Alrighty, here we are in the July 4th weekend recording this. The audio is horrible on this game, or this time around. Sorry about that. I was trying to fix it and nothing's working. So just bear with me on the audio here as we go to Daytona for the July 4th race. And what a great weekend to start this, because we are on July 4th recording this. So here we go, qualifying in our Busch Series car. Our first time out in the racetrack. And Daytona is kind of boring for qualifying, so we come on the straightaway here. Like I said, the audio is not the best, so bear with me, and we will qualify 26th spot for the Busch Series race here at Daytona. And then I thought the Truck Series raced on the same area. I thought they raced at Daytona, but here we are at Kansas Speedway. So we fly down to Kansas here to qualify in our Truck Series race. And then we come off the corner to here and we will qualify. Like I said, oh my goodness. We qualified 5th place for the race there. Signing some autographs here. And here we go. Going to race here at Daytona.
Racing under the stars here on a hot summer night in Daytona Beach, Florida at the Daytona International Speedway. Known as the World Center of Racing, Daytona is proud to continue its long tradition with tonight's running of the Winn-Dixie 250, presented by PepsiCo. A win here on Daytona's high banks could prove to be a stepping stone for some of these young, up-and-coming NASCAR Busch Series drivers. Who will rise to the occasion here tonight? Well, the answer lies in the on-track friendships that are made this evening. Because if you can't make friends here at Daytona, you'll have no draft. And if you have no draft, you have no chance of winning.
And here we go, here at Daytona. We started in 25th, and I was skeptical because we have a really slow race car, and Ashton Lewis is in front of us, and we're trying to draft with him. See if we can. But I was skeptical because, oh my goodness, and there's a big old log jam in the beginning of the race, and we get through that, and we take the 20th place behind the Gene Martin car. But I was still skeptical, trying to get up to speed and see if we can catch up to everyone. So here we go, a couple laps into the race. My guy just fell back in the pack here and holding all these guards off. And you can tell we're just really slow, but we're just holding the traffic behind us. And here they come, catching up to us right here. And there goes the Hunger Orange car just past us, and we try to get in line and fall behind him, and saying where tires are worn, and got into Johnny Slaughter there. And then everybody comes into the pits right here, and we stay out, and we're very low on fuel, so we're trying to see if we can hold on our lead here. Very empty. With a couple more laps to go. So I was trying to go all the way. Can I make it all the way on fuel? No, we just come into pit to do a splash and go. Here we are. Taking our right side tires, and that's about it. And we are off and away. And then I saw the package was trying to come here, so I tried to get in front of the back, and we get smoked in the back end. That was really my fault. So we just drive down through the grass, as you can see here. Man, I tell you, my sound was so bad. I am so sorry, guys. I was working hard on this video, trying to get the sound back. But, hey, you always have one of those bad videos through your career. It's my racing career. So I don't know if a lot of people will watch this. And we bring out the caution. I was trying to block him up on the top there and bring out the first caution of the night. And as you can tell right there, he just got in the way. Alrighty, and that was the end of the race. I just pitted and underground. So we look at our point standings in the Busch Series, and I'm negative 581 points behind. So here we are going to Kansas Speedway. I just want to show you where the points standings was. I was just trying to get some points, but we just put a DNF in them Busch Series race.
Sure to put on quite a show for us here today as they prepare to take on this unique 1.5-mile track. All of today's up-and-coming drivers are looking to make their mark on the season here in this event. The start of the action here from the Kansas Speedway is just minutes away.
Be ready now.
And green, 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 we are off and going here at Kansas Speedway in our Truck Series race here at Kansas. And I always start really, really slow. So there goes the pack. When on lap 2 here, we catch up to the pack, and here you see I'm getting underneath the 176 and got into the 157 there and got him into the 8th place right there, and we just got more speed here on my home track at Kansas Speedway. I call this one of my home tracks here. So 119 here, we're battling him, and he's one of our rivals, so we get a run on him and pass him for the 7th place. And he comes on the inside here and passes us here, and getting on a run, and we get into him, and that was Keith Grimsley driving that car, or truck, as you can say. Getting into the wall, we're getting super, super loose. And here comes a 116. I think that is Troy Perry, that he is in 2nd in points here. And like I said, our audio, I got this. We're getting really, really tight, so I just dive down to the pit row, and we get into the Jack Baker truck and bring out the first caution while we're in the pits. So I was thinking we should get our service done. I don't know what the rules are here, so we get in here, and I didn't look up, and because I was like rushing it, so we do take a right side tire change and get some fuel, and we come back on the track, and I don't know what place we are in. So here we go, back to green soon. There you go, you can see the replay. We spin him out. And then we say no. I was like, well, risk of reward. So here we go. We start in the 25th place here on the green flag. So we only got fresh right side tires, and we can't take off really good in the beginning of these runs. So as you can tell, again, we drop back. You know, slipping and sliding there. I don't know what I did on my adjustments, like I was in a hurry or something. Yeah, and the fence a little bit there, and the 178 truck right there on the side that we spun out in the pit row there. He gets a run on us, and he takes the spot away, so we drop into 26th place. And then we get a run on him, and he doesn't like our little contact here. And we push him up the hill and got him into the wall, and Jack Baker really doesn't like us right now. So I think he might have some payback at the end of this race. We'll see. And we get into the Bill Lister truck. Alright, my truck was all over the place now. It's getting super loose. And there's Angry McGee. We're not going to forget about him. We get into him and the Bill Lister. We are just driving all over the place, and you can tell. So here we go on the back straightaway here with a couple more laps to go. We are running in 26th place. Can we move up or down in the spot. You can tell the pack is running away from us. We're just getting super loose at every corner. And the 63 or 83 truck just got into us and we ended up falling like a rock. We're still on the lead lap on their last lap here. Scrape the walls a little bit here and there. And we are going to finish here at Kansas City. I thought we were going to have a good chance to win at my home track, but we finished 26 at truck race. You see me being disappointed of myself. Like, I took that right side tires only in fuel, but I was in a hurry trying to see what we can do in our crew chief. Like, it'd be good for another day. So now I had a choice in this race. We had Levi Stratus and Chicagoland. And I looked at the points, I was like, negative 581. Can we spare any truck races? We are 174 ahead of Troy Perry, so I decided to race the Chicagoland Speedway. And more fans want to sign some autographs, so we do that.
Awesome, I appreciate it. Thanks, man.
And here we go to Chicagoland, and we're going to qualify first, as we always do at every event. Checking his watch and see if we're good. And he set us out on the racetrack. Notice how glitchy. I don't think it's a sound. I think I just had a bad time recording. And we qualified 25th there here at Chicagoland.
Rabid sports fans, superstar athletes, and as of 2001, great NASCAR Busch Series racing. Located adjacent to the historic Route 66, the Chicagoland Speedway has seen some of NASCAR's rising stars cut their teeth on this 1.5-mile track. EA Sports is proud to present today's race, the Tropicana Twister 300, from the heart of the Midwest, here in the land of Lincoln. Who will be the next NASCAR star to shine in Chicagoland? The answer is just 300 miles away.
And here we go, here at Chicagoland Speedway. I wish we still raced here in nowadays. But here we go, green flag is out and we're in 26th spot. Holding the pack up because we have no engine. And there's Dale Jr. get on the inside here in the 86 car. And we get into him and bring out the first caution in the race. And we got a difficult restart, or start of the race. As you see on the replay, we got in the 86 and Bobby Hamilton Jr. and behind us. Bring out the first caution. So do we pit here? And we don't. We're going back to green here. Bring down to lap 4 out of 24 laps in this race. The 86 car is really mad at us for doing that, and Mike Bliss there on the 20 car is trying to pass us, and Bobby Hamilton Jr. is like, I had enough with you this season, and he gets into us and brings out the second caution of the race here. Look at that. And I just like, I have enough with you. I don't know who's who or whose fault is who has been lately. I think it's mostly my fault, but hey, I decided to come into the pits because look at this car is all beat up. Get some tires and fuel and see what we can do back on this race. And here we go, back to green here at Chicagoland with 3 cautions waived. So we're just counting down the laps, and now everybody did not pit under these cautions, so they're still running out there. So they all came into the pits. As you can tell, I'm into the lead right now on lap 18. And I forgot I fast forward through all this. Oh yeah, that's right, because I was just trying to see how far we got left on the fuels. And the sandwich was horrible, so I was like, it was just a slow race car holding my ground. Almost out of fuel, and I decided to come into the pits instead. Here we're getting our fuel
Adding fuel.
to make it at the end of the race. And I was trying to see if we can win on the fuel strategy, but as you can tell, we didn't. So we come back on the track, and I decided to drive really slow because we finished 43rd in this race. And go into the grass and like say hi to the fans at my hometown. And that's the end of that race. Yes, we can have better days. We try to win that race on field strategy. Alrighty, and then we go back to Red Bull Speedway. Alrighty, getting ready to qualify here. And I feel like I would have a good chance because I won 2 races here. And we qualify 17th here. But I had a good chance. Like, I think I can make a three-peat of 3 different divisions to winning here at this speedway as we sign more autographs to our competitors. And I like how I did it that way. That's kind of fun.
Red Ball Raceway would like to welcome all of you to Farmington, Indiana for this exciting NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series event, the Locomotive 250. Drivers and fans alike love the action-packed close quarters racing here at the RBR. The drivers right now going over their last-minute checklist. The start of the race is only moments away as EA Sports brings you uninterrupted coverage of this event here tonight.
Alrighty, and here we go. Green flag comes out here at the Red Bull Speed Raceway. This track likes to eat up tires and stuff, and we're starting back here. Moving up to the field, move to 14th and get a little rub and dub on Barry Weiler and running against the 123 truck here, and we take the 13th place away. As laps wind down here, on lap 3 here, where we are in 14th place, so we lost a couple of spots here in this race. 15th, 14th, running in the middle of there and here and there. Got a great run off that corner, and we moved into 11th place. And the other car is trying, the 186 trying to fight back. Bump and run on Chris Suey there. 192 truck, and we take that spot away, and now we're sights on 9th place here. I think that is Troy Perry again. And a little tap, and we take that 9th place away from him. We're trying to run away the point standings here, and as we move through the field here, and we move to 8th place. And here comes the tire wear on this track. I really don't like on this game, but hey, you have to deal with it. So here we go on lap 10. We get scraped into the wall. There's Troy Perry trying to get on a run on us, and we little damage here and there, and moving some spots now. We gained all this track positions passing these guys. Now they're passing us back because the tire wear is crazy on this truck. And we get into the 138 truck, and the caution comes out for the first time here at Red Bull. As you can see on the replay, I just got into the 38 and spun him out. Brings out the caution. And we decided to come to the pits and we get our 4 tire and chains and see any other good adjustments we can do on this truck. Go on to the left sides and put our left side trucks and gas, and the guy said we're good, and looks like they did a good stop there. Alrighty, we are starting way deep in the pack on lap 15 out of 30, so we're halfway through the race. And little bump and tap, like we can't get off the corners in the beginning of the race, and trying to block these guys as we're trying to move up to the front of the pack. Here we follow behind Bobby Hamilton, and I think that's Angry McGee right there, and we get a run and we pass him, and lap 19 we finally caught up to the pack here with our good tires. Getting good runs off these corners. Move into 22nd, 21st place here. And move into 20th here. And as we just follow behind Bobby Hamilton, getting through this pack here. But me, I'm just bumping and running of everybody, and I'm just trying to hold my ground here. And Jack Baker, we spun him out here at Kansas City race. He's kind of mad at us for that for a little bit there. We're getting a whole bunch of rivals. Look at this. We move into 17th place with a couple more laps to go here, and they go down quickly. So we're trying to move through the field here. As you can tell, I'm trying to get into this 38 truck here, and we passed them on the bottom. Sorry that we spun you out earlier, and we're just grinding our way through the middle here. The 38 truck we rummed into a little bit. His name is Brandon Wyatt, and there's Travis Quaffle there. There's a lot going on. I'm trying to catch it all for you guys here in this race, and we bump and run against Andy Lumen as we try to get through this pack, and we get into a 3 wide situation there. And Troy Perry, the second place leader in the points, is right there. We get a run at him and we pass him, and oh my goodness, we get into Benny Allen there and brings out the caution again on lap 26 out of 30. As we look at the replay here, and we go back to green here with a couple more laps to go, and we get into Angry McGee and bring out the other caution. And I think this will be end of the race here at Red Bull. So I think we're going to finish 12th place. As you can tell, oh, he smoked the wall there. And no caution. We don't pit, so we are going back to green. Wow. That is once in a lifetime, and we're in 13th place trying to move up through the field. Can we get some more spots at the end of this race? But our truck can't get going in the beginning of this races. And yes, the tires are getting worn out. We got one more lap to go. Troy Perry tried to get us there. He's the second point in the points right now. As we try to survive this last corner. Here we go. One more corner for us. And the 38 truck gets into us, and we flipped at the finish line, and that's the end of the race. And we finished 16th place. Oh my goodness. I think we need to get into the concussion protocol and see if we have one. And as I sit on top of the tires there, shaking my head, I'm like, am I doing okay? We just flipped at the end of the start finish line. And then we stand up and fight with one of our competitors. Well, guys, I'm sorry about the sound and everything, and I hopefully you guys enjoy that video. Um, we will come out with more videos, and I will look at my sounds and see if they're working right. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.